Once again, the state of Indiana is being sued for passing an abortion-related law. This time, health providers say the state is forcing doctors to give false and misleading information about the option for an abortion pill reversal.
Two independent physicians around the same time came up with this idea. They had patients as medication abortion became more common. It was first approved in the year 2000 for use in the United States. So as it became more common, there were women who would go to the abortion clinic and they would take that first pill and sometimes be in tears with regret by the time they got to the parking lot. They were thinking, why did I do that? What did I do? I shouldn't have done that. So they desperately began reaching out to physicians. And Dr. Matt Harrison and Dr. George Delgado both were approached at around the same time by patients who were in that very situation. And they didn't know anything about it. Nobody did. So they just looked into the physiology of how medication abortion works. And it's all a matter of interfering with the progesterone. So they theorized that if you add progesterone to the woman's system, increasing the amount of progesterone that's in her bloodstream, it will compete with the progesterone blocker and do what the progesterone is supposed to be doing.
And so the way it works is if a woman calls the network hotline and she gets connected with a physician who can provide her with progesterone, she starts taking progesterone immediately. The sooner she takes it after taking Mifeprex, the better, but it needs to be taken within about 72 hours of taking Mifeprex. And then she takes progesterone every day. And we've looked at different ways of giving the progesterone, whether it be through a shot or whether it be through a pill that she takes. And it actually appears that just taking the pill is the most effective method. Through giving progesterone, we are able to save almost 70% of babies after women have taken Mifeprex if they take progesterone, which is amazing. And because of that, today there are more than 2,000 babies that are alive because of abortion pill reversal.
So sometimes when a woman has started a chemical abortion and she's having regret, she will call back to the abortion provider to try to seek answers of how she can possibly continue this pregnancy. But what we commonly hear from women is that the abortion provider is not helpful. They often will give her information that is untruthful and not based in science, not based in any kind of study. They are commonly told that the baby will be born with birth defects, the baby will be born with delays, and that is not based in any kind of science. There's never been a study that shows this, but it's in an effort to convince a woman to complete the abortion that she no longer desires. They also will sometimes tell them to come into the clinic to complete the abortion there, to take the misoprostol there in an effort to coerce them to finish the abortion.
So there's a lot of misinformation out there about abortion pill reversal and about progesterone. I've heard it said that this is experimental, that we're experimenting on women by using an unproven medication or a medication that could be dangerous. Again, this is a medication that has been used for decades in the practice of OBGYN in the first trimester of pregnancy. It has a proven safety record. We are not experimenting with women's lives. We are trying to save their babies.
Soon after beginning to be listed as available as a reversal provider, I got a phone call. A woman in my area, where I lived in Middle Tennessee at the time, had taken the first pill that morning after her appointment at the abortion clinic and immediately felt overwhelmed with regret and remorse. She called her abortion provider and was told there was nothing she could do. So she Googled it. She got on Google and typed in the term abortion pill reversal, and the APRN hotline number came to the top of the search results. So they put her in touch with me. I reviewed her medical history with her. I explained how it works, told her we couldn't promise results, asked her where she lived, and offered to see her in my office for follow-up. We talked. We bonded. She came to me for prenatal care for the remainder of the delivery. And later that year, I did her scheduled repeat C-section at 39 weeks after having completed a pregnancy with no complications, no problems, nothing other than routine follow-up. And I asked her the morning of the delivery, I said, you've gotten to know me, you've seen my social media work for the pro-life cause, you know a lot about what I do. Would it be okay with you if we took a picture after I'm holding the baby up in the operating room? And she said, I want to. She was thrilled that we would use her situation to share that message. That went viral, shared like more than 10,000 times, thousands upon thousands of comments and reactions. I have no idea.
When a woman reaches out to the Abortion Pill Reversal Network, she typically is filled with immediate regret and guilt for her decision. She is connected with a nurse on the Abortion Pill Rescue Network. That nurse is there to offer her immediate support and to reassure her that she is not alone. The nurse is available to answer any questions she may have about abortion pill reversal. And if the woman decides that she would like to move forward with reversal, a medical intake is completed. Upon completion of the medical intake, the woman is sent a consent for her to read over and preview and make sure she doesn't have any questions in regards to that. If she reads the consent and she would like to begin reversal, she sends her signature to the nurse, and then the nurse locates a provider in her area that is able to help her. Once that provider is located, he contacts the woman and they immediately begin the abortion pill reversal protocol. The nurse then also connects the woman to a pregnancy help organization in her area. Those organizations are available to her to offer her ongoing support, encouragement, education, and they can even help with material needs that she may be in need of.
So there's nothing harmful about it. Progesterone has been used in women's health care for 50 or 60 years. Any woman who is on a prescription form of birth control is taking or getting some form of progesterone every day. Postmenopausal women who are on hormone replacement therapy, if they still have their uterus, they're getting a form of progesterone every day. And with regard to pregnancy, the form of progesterone we use is used commonly to reduce miscarriage risk. In women who have had multiple miscarriages, it's used commonly to reduce the risk of preterm delivery in women who've had prior preterm deliveries. So there's nothing that they can legitimately point to that says that this experimental treatment should make you afraid because it's not safe. It's safe and it's effective, and there is no data that shows otherwise.
It's very important that we get information about abortion pill reversal out into the general public. Women need to know that this is a possibility if they change their mind. This isn't forcing women to do anything. Women who go to get a medication abortion are free to complete it if they choose to do so. But if we are about empowering women with information and giving them all of their choices, why wouldn't we want them to know that this exists?
For someone that claims to be pro-choice, it is a great question for them as to why they would not support reversal, as we can all agree that progesterone has been safely used in pregnancies since the 1950s. A true advocate for women would want women to have all the information needed prior to making a decision. A true advocate would want to make sure a woman has all the truth and the facts. An informed decision is the best decision. Women deserve honesty, women deserve truth, women deserve facts, women deserve proper medical care, and women deserve to have a second chance at choosing life for their unborn child.